Well, the left has declared war on women. Their top weapon, trans rights. So-called progressives are forcing young women to compete with biological males in sports. They call it the human rights struggle of our time.
Congresswoman, I have a quick question.
Is it quick? Because we really got to go run to
I do have a quick question. Congresswoman, do trans rights come before women? Do trans rights come before women's rights?
Trans rights are human rights, and human rights are first for everyone, right? We're humans. We're human. Are you human? Yes, we are human, and we got to take care of humans.
Congresswoman, do trans rights come before women's rights?
Trans rights are human rights, period.
If boys have a right to compete against girls in high school sports, then should we repeal Title IX?
Trans rights are human rights.
They don't want to answer the question. Trans rights are human rights. That's the position of the squad in the Democrat Party. But do trans rights take precedence over women's rights? No liberal, they'll never answer that question. Joining me now, Tulsi Gabbard. She's a former presidential candidate. She joins us. Trans rights are human rights. You know, where are the feminists here?
That's a great question, Kaylee. You know, two things I want to point out in their repetition of that mantra: trans rights are human rights. Well, women's rights are also human rights. We are also women, but they refuse to say the word woman. And number two, they refuse to defend Title IX. This was a historic law 50 years ago. It was championed by an amazing congresswoman from Hawaii, Patsy Mink, and yet they have, in their lack of a defense of Title IX, just shown us that they're not interested at all in protecting women or girls. They are not interested in protecting their rights to equality in sports, which was the heart of this historic legislation. And frankly, they are trying to change our language. And this was very evident in this Johns Hopkins University LGBTQ glossary, where I couldn't believe it when I read it. They defined a lesbian as a non-man attracted to non-men. Even in that definition, they refuse to use the word woman. And that's where this is such a bigger issue than sports itself, because they're trying to change our language, which is how we see the world. It's how we communicate to each other. They are trying to erase women as a category of people. They're starting with the word woman. And the Democratic Party is leading the most anti-woman movement in history in doing so.
Yeah, the AOC, her word of choice is menstruating person. So that's an interesting one. But on that topic of language, you know, it's just interesting. They say human rights, human rights. And then there was this Oklahoma bill, and it was about banning castration of minors. And the activists there protesting used the word, this will be a genocide. And, you know, I just think to myself, genocide? Genocide is what they're doing to the Uyghurs in China, where their birth rate's down 60% by a dictatorship. But they use genocide here. They use human rights. Their language is so extreme.
It is. And they are literally trying to redefine the way that, you know, we have historically referred to these words that are very commonly known and understood, not just in America, but around the world. And we can't understate the dangerous consequences of that. This is not going to be the last that we're going to see of them once again trying to erase women from our language, erase women from our society. This has been happening now for some time, and they are going to continue to try to erase us as women unless we all, men and women alike, stand up and call out their insanity.
No doubt about it. Tulsi Gabbard, thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.